Hello, Aquarius. Let's do a vice versa reading about you and the person your energy and attention are focused on most at this time. I hope all is well and that you are doing well. I'm going to pull 3 cards here. Let's see for person number 1. 3 best cards, please. Knight of Pentacles, King of Swords, 5 of Cups. Okay. And let's take a per side. 3 cards for person number 2. Ten of Swords. Knight of Pentacles again. And the 7 of Pentacles. Okay. All right, so how the session will go is that I'm just going to read it as this person, that person. You may hear me say you or anything because sometimes I will stumble and say you or them or however. But as always, you know where to apply the energy and the information that best fits for you, darling. So we in this together, okay? All right, so let's get started here. So good energy starting off for this side, this person, because they're coming in Knight of Pentacles, and right now mentally they have decided that they're going to stick things out. Whatever the situation is between the two of you all, is that they've decided that they're going to ride it out with you, okay? As well as this is energy here on this side as well from this person. So both of you are at a place of where you've decided that no matter what the case is, the thought process is we're in this, we're going to ride through this, we're going to make this work, okay? King of Swords is here on this side of where at this point they're deep in their thoughts and trying to show mastery in terms of how they're handling themselves in the environment. They want to make sure that they're keeping a level head here about whatever is going on. However, they are in 5 of Cups energy of where they know that you two, at this point, they feel like they're still in it to win it in terms of the emotional relationship, the unity here. They don't see that there's a break there. They see that there's an issue there, that there's pain there, but they don't feel like it's over. However, if this, I feel like, symbolizes this person with the back turned, still dealing with all the emotional upheaval because they don't really know where this person stands. So they're at this point of assumption that they're thinking that things are at their worst, or that this person is still processing all the emotions that are happening. Maybe this is what's showing up when you two communicate, that they still feel or think that things are, this side is still not dealing with, or still dealing with and processing how they feel about what's happening. Now, the 10 of Swords is here where this person is in a mental space of looking to give up on this thought process. Like it's a lot. It's heavy. It's painful. There may be the energy of thinking that they have been stabbed in the back so many times by this situation. Why can't, in terms of how they're thinking, this person, why can't I just let this go? Why can't I move forward? It could be a combination of energy, not just feeling like they're being stabbed in the back by this person, but more so just the situation that keeps coming up in some kind of way or recurring. It may not be the same every time, but there's some underlying thought process or issue that keeps coming back. And it always ends in the same way, or comes to in terms of mentally, it always seems to work out this way, or seems to feel a certain way. And it's all too familiar. And that's why they feel like it's the same situation showing up again. We'll dive a little deeper into that. Knight of Pentacles, in terms of the environment, really looking, though, no matter what, that you're in it to win it together. They can't put down that pentacle. It's too, in a way, too far gone. Like there's too much at stake, too much that they love, too much that they care about, too much that they want in their life at stake to just let things go. 7 of Pentacles is still in that space of wanting to do the work. Okay. Hence this energy here of the person that they think is this person, and this person it's kind of factual. They're still waiting for it to show up in the environment. Still waiting for this person to get your sugar honey IT together and show me what it's really gonna do. Don't make, am I out here being a fool for this situation? Although a willing one in the sense of with that Knight of Pentacles there, but at the same time don't want to feel like one. Okay, in that way. Hangman on that Seven of Pentacles, yeah. Still trying to see the best way forward. Still trying to think things through. Still trying to be optimistic. What's going on with this Ten of Swords? Queen of Cups. Just not emotionally vulnerable at this time. Not too open. Scorpio energy out, as well as Aquarius energy here with the King of Swords. And we also have some Earth energy out. But I feel like that Knight of Pentacles is about the grounding. Like the bottom hasn't fell out. It's just, it's coming up a lack of tenderness. Information on this King of Swords, please. Look at that. Okay. Mind, body, spirit with this Knight of Pentacles. So this is dead set what's focused on. Not going to let each other go. Not going to give up on each other. Does not feel toxic. Okay. It feels like, why do I keep doing this? Why do I keep standing by letting you do this? Whatever this is, you know what that is. Okay. You know what it is. And that married male baby, you know what it is. You know what it is. So let's see. Eight of Cups. Queen of Swords. And then the Nine of Cups. And on this side, please, 3 best cards. A little more information. Queen of Cups doubling down. Scorpio energy out here twice. Aquarius energy showing up as well. On their side with this Star card. Okay. So let's read it from this to this side this time. The Star card energy here reflecting back this Eight of Cups is where they know that on this side is that there's a definite need to emotionally walk away from the energy that is no longer serving this connection in this relationship. This side may so be about how they handle certain slights or emotional energy that they come against, and that they're not willing to be more flexible and adaptable in what their feelings are, and they make a lot of assumptions about things. Before they get the facts, they already put their story together based upon historical information about how you two have moved together in the past. And once they see something pop up, hence that Ten of Swords, not wanting to give up on things, but it's feeling it felt like it always comes back to the same feeling or energy. This may be what this side is really saying that they need to walk away from. This is what's being asked here. Like, you need to walk away from that specific jump into conclusions energy, in short. You need to get the facts first and then decide how you feel about what's really going on. The question is, can they accept the truth here on this side and realize that this person is wanting to heal certain aspects of how they move, okay? Is there a willingness to accept the fact that even though things have been done this way enough times that it be to a point that it's a pattern, can that pattern be broken? And this is what this Star card energy is trying to show up here and say. Okay, here we have the Queen of Cups, of where, because this energy is here of how they're reflecting back, they're looking and saying, well, maybe they should, protect their heart as well too, because the Queen of Swords here is trying to really be harsh and cut away at things. So the Queen of Swords energy, while it is a influential and emotional energy, it is very matter of fact. So it's going to say that energy always provokes you to say things in an I don't give up, in an IDGAF kind of way. The only way to really say it. At times it's welcome, but in most cases, especially when it deals with matters of the heart, it's not. It's like, it sounds like you've just done you got all the evidence, you have, put the CSI shit together and the facts, and you got the attorney in place, and you got the defense, you just know everything. And I'm just sitting over here like, we found your fingerprints and your hair at the scene of the crime. Like, so explain how that happened. I told you I was in Vegas. Well, how you in Vegas when we got all the DNA evidence here in New York? Like, that ain't working out. So it's one of those types. It's like, that's the example. Like, and the Queen of Cups is where it's like, well, then the person withdraws emotionally, because it's like, so what's the point of me? I'm here because my heart wants to be with you. I love you. I care for you. But I'm not going to say much else, because what's the point of sharing my emotions with you when all you're going to do is cut them away and tell me I'm lying? You don't really feel that way about me if you're doing X, Y, Z. And it's like, two things can be true at the same time. Effed up at the same time, but also true at the same time. Because it's a matter of maturity, right? Like, I know better, but that doesn't mean, children know better, but that don't mean that they're going to do it. Because sometimes you just don't see the benefits in doing it. If you going, it's like decided, it's like, what does that statement go? I'd rather, better to do it and ask for forgiveness than to ask and tell no. And then, because you want to do what you want to do. So I'll just deal with it. I'll deal with the punishment. I'll take the punishment. Because you want to do what you want to do. So, I'll deal with the punishment. It's that kind of energy. The Chariot to this Nine of Cups, that's what you both want. You want it over and back to a space of happiness as quickly as possible. Okay? And this may be the reason why this energy boomerangs back, because of the fact that you're dedicated to each other. The two of you don't work well without each other. You don't like to be apart at all, feels like. Because you 8 to 9. Now, it could be read from this point, 8 to 9 of Cups is like the best thing to do is to get it out and say what needs to be said. But once that is done, you have to deal with this side of things. And this side of things is really about moving as quickly as possible towards the healing. But at the center of things are these hiccups with these queen, these two queens, Queen of Swords to the Queen of Cups. Obviously, one person is emotionally dealing with things. The other person is trying to get to the facts. However, you're closed off emotionally and you're only dealing with the sword, trying to cut away. You really don't want to know. You just want to tell you what it is. So let's see. Information on this Queen of Swords, please. 8 of Cups again. That energy is not emotionally serving this person. There has to be a balance. There has to be a sense of empathy to try to get in this person's shoes and see it from their side. Doesn't mean that you're going to roll over, lay down and forgive this person and be like, oh, well, I accept what you were doing and I forgive that. No, but you do need to understand where they were coming from and what made them do whatever it is that they do, even if they say that you are the reason that they do it that way. Like, can you accept that? Can you work with that? Doesn't mean you have to accept it as the truth. They're just telling you that that's their reasoning. That's their why. Doesn't mean it's true or not. It just means that that's what they think it is. Queen of Cups on this side, please. Ace of Wands. Take a new direction. Because aces are about beginning and new initiative. And there has to be a new initiative in terms of why you are pushing this person to a place of where they have to emotionally disconnect or disassociate themselves in order to get into the Knight of Pentacles energy. There's a part of this person on this side that has to constantly break their own heart into little pieces and shards in order to then put it back together in order to stay in love or in relationship or connection or friendship with you on this side. There may be a sense that this person can constantly be bent but never be broken, but you don't realize that this person is broken. You never get close enough to see their heart, to see all the glue and the cracks and the, and all this distress that they've gone through, the stretch marks of expanding and contracting and trying to, it's a lot. But you never get close enough. And this person very well may be very good at disguising it too. They put a little extra little outfit on it or make it glow up and make it pop and do all that. You're like, oh my God, we're back into this. Shine a light from behind it so you can't really see you're just playing tricks with the light. Be going on. Information on the Star card here. To the point that you really don't realize and recognize how badly they're hurt. They camouflage it, this side. enough that you can move forward like this with confidence with this Chariot card energy. Ten of Cups clarifying the Star card. Good news here. Okay. So emotionally, if you thought that their heart or their energy wasn't in focus on keeping the family happy and together or keeping this relationship happy and together, that is not the truth. So you're underlying with this Nine of Cups of where you want this energy to come back together. It's right. It's righteous. It's good. Again, it's about relation to each other and communication. What's this Eight of Cups? Because it is out here twice. Eights are about action, change, and regeneration. Moving towards the Nine of Cups to the Ten of Cups, which is here. Nine of Cups. Okay. Wanting to move away from wanting to finally find a way to move away from this selfish energy that hovers above you all. Okay. And it depends on each side. At times you all are selfish about different things. And not in terms of the material world, but it's really in terms of how you guys look at each other, because there's an energy or a situation that keeps cycling for you guys. And it's something that is deep rooted on each side, and how you guys are dealing with certain types of pain and not wanting to open up a certain box, because it's not just about the person, it's about you. And you may not be ready to deal with the reasoning why your heart or your mind goes to a certain energy or space or reactive mode when this type of energy shows up in your environment, especially from people that you love. It's something that you're trying to heal, because, relationships, when we come together, they're really reflections of things that we're trying to heal within ourselves. That's why people who we find ourselves in connection with can hurt us more than any stranger on the street ever could, because we've opened ourselves up to trust them a bit. And sometimes we trust them to never hurt us. But again, they don't know everything that hurts us. Sometimes we don't even know until it's brought up again. And until you get to a space of where you're going to try to recognize and say, like that Ten of Swords energy is there, you're exhausted by this, there has to be something else, right? Maybe I need to look within. Perhaps it's me. And then that healing can come in, that Star card energy, right? Okay. So let's get a little bit more out here. Let's see what else. Three best cards. Three of Cups. Okay. A lot of emotional support here. Ten of Pentacles. There we go. Justice. A lot of air sign energy. Double Libra out. But I would expect that, because you want resolution, you want fair game, you want it to be fair. This person does. Oh, yeah, okay. Community. This person is being encouraged to give it one more try. Because the truth is that the two of you all love each other so very much, and the two of you all without each other at this stage in the game of life will not work. You have work to do with each other. It has to happen. The cycle has not completed itself. It may be an evergreen situation where you go on forever. However, whatever the work is that you need to have done or doing with each other in terms of your development and growth spiritually is necessary. And the Three of Cups is here. It feels like in terms of a spiritual take of it, is like people are encouraging you all or encouraging this person to stay in it. Because ultimately 90% of the game is where this person here loves this person. And that's what's showing up. The conflict is conflict, but overall, everything is where it needs to be. Okay, because conflict is a part of life. None of us even get here or born without pain and some sort of suffering. But on the other side, once we are through, the love, it overshadows that pain. It's like you don't even remember, right? Ask any mother, most mothers, all mothers, a lot of mamas. We got to make it. Okay. This person, though, they're feeling isolated. They may not. Oh, okay. Okay. This person may not have folks to rally for them like this side does, to make it make sense, make them make sense. Because sometimes it ain't so much about making it make sense. Like, okay, look, you need to get out you acting crazy. And some folks don't have it. You just like spinning. Or they don't have the people that they trust, or they don't think that they have folks that they can go to for certain things, or they don't want to show it as a sign of weakness, or they don't want to have people in their business. This is what this feels like with this Nine of Swords. And so it's only between them and God, and they're a person that always asks why. they're the why person. Why do I keep doing this? Why does this keep happening? Why can't I listen to you, God? Why won't I just do what I'm supposed to do? And this Knight of Swords is here where they are in a hurry to have a conversation. Ten of Pentacles here is where this person on this side is going to, the answer is it's family, it's love, it's us. There's nothing gonna change there. I'm unhappy, I'm dissatisfied now, but that will change. They're in a rush to have this conversation, and they may come in a little bit fiery because they're so passionate about things. And you may find that this person, or is yelling, or is uber what's the best word? Assertive, to the point of it even feeling aggressive. Because it's the fear welling up that they're not going to say the right thing, or they're going to hear something that they don't want to hear. Okay? They may try to dominate with their tone in and out of the conversation or the discussion, and sometimes, or they may get into a space of where they want to debate things, because this person may be a doer, and they may come in with all the things that they do, but that is just the front to try to say that this is how valuable I am to you. This is my form of showing you love. Don't I always do ABC 1 2 3 XYZ, me, you, and me? But that's their way, because they don't have the emotional verbiage to tell you that really I love you, and it breaks my heart when we're not together, and I will do any and everything to show you how much. And that's how they build it, by saying, I do all of this, blah, 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 blah. And this side may be like, and what you think was going to happen? I was going to be out here broken in the street like that? Ain't going to. However, this is the way they show their value. This is how they show it. Like that's their way. They're not as tuned in emotionally. You know what I mean? They don't know how to just say, I love you and you love me, and that's enough. They have to bring other stuff to the table. Now, again, when we talked early on, they don't, you know what I'm saying? Remember that information from early on about this side. Now, the Moon card is here where they're going to work hard at it, but they still are like, I don't know if that's going to be enough. What if that's not enough? But the Justice card is here to say, of course it's going to be enough. We're going to make it enough. We're going to work it till it's balanced, till it's fair. For both of us. Not just me, for both of us. I love it. All right, this side. Let's get some information on this Knight of Swords first, please. Some more information on this Knight of Swords. See? So remember, if this person starts getting aggressive, very passionate, domineering, it's coming from a point of they're trying to show that's that emotion, saying, I am so sorry. Now, not to the point to where they get abusive. Now, when they start getting abusive, check that gate. Clack, clack. Like, hey, you need to tone that down. Or in the point of, you know what, this conversation is done. Because one thing I'm not going to do is be put into some space of where we going to fight, honey. I'm not here to try to defend. No, you're not going to talk crazy to me. In short, don't talk crazy. Don't talk crazy, because we're moving away from resolution. We're moving towards argument. Okay? It's not going to be a you did for me, a tit for tat. This is not what that's about. Direct the traffic. Okay? Just remember that, again, it shows up here, that Two of Cups is in the background, and what they're trying to do is get those cups back up right. And they're going to try to prove their point by what they do And here's the thing, but sometimes what you do causes those cups to spill out. You want to act like that ain't happening. Ain't you tired of dealing with these damn cups? Come on now. Let's be real. Let's keep it 100. Matter of fact, let's keep it 1,000. You tired? You don't have to turn over the cups. Like, that's also a solution. Stop turning over the cups. Moon card energy. Devil card. Ooh, they obsessed. Opposite of Lovers. The struggle is real. They struggle. Because you just love me for me, just loving, like they're with them, because the Devil card is the shadow of the Lovers. It's the obsessive side of it, the controlling side of it, the possessive side of it. And this is where they act like you belong to me. Like, no, me loving you to this side is an option. I choose to do it every day. I choose to forgive you. You have to understand that. This side has to, there's no amount of anything you're going to do to make my choice for me. I'm going to choose to do it. And if that is the case, then you're going to work yourself to death in any relationship. Person, you come together because you love each other, You don't really, it's not very explainable. I mean, it can be, it's tangible. You can be tangible. These are the show. This is the material, or these are the tangible examples of how much I love you. But really, the energy, the intention behind it is intangible. I just do it because I do it. I love you. These are the ways I show you, but the intention is intangible. I love you because I love you. It's a spiritual thing. I love you. It's Nine of Swords. Very vulnerable. They don't like this state. But I mean, they gotta work on that. Page of Wands, yeah. They're worried that things won't, they won't be able to move things in the proper direction, and that you won't want to move with them again and take another chance with them. This person here. Three of Cups. Knight of Cups. And this Justice card energy. Seven of Pentacles. Still waiting, still working, still willing to put in work, still willing to have faith in them. It's like this person is always standing right on the edge. They may be afraid to be happy and accept that they've really come into where they really truly love for who they are and not what they do. And this scares them. Not enough to sabotage it all the way, but enough to be nervous. Let's see. Let's get some more guidance out here. Jealousy may play a part in this situation, especially for this person on that side. And that may be the reason why this person is in King and Queen of Swords, like really trying to cut through the BS. So let's see. What else? Guidance moving forward, please. Skeptical. You don't have enough facts to feel good about the situation. Spend more time learning and understanding the situation to feel sure about it. Give yourself more self-love, more kind words, more compliments daily. It ceases the feeling of jealousy. Inadequate. Someone in your past made you feel inadequate. It was their insecurities put upon you. Why are you still listening to that voice? And if you are comparing yourself to another person, do you truly believe their outer appearance, life, emotional well-being is that perfect? Okay. Just some information, questions, thoughts to apply when working through this situation with your loved one. All right, it has been my absolute pleasure, my dear Aquarius. So please remember that back then is not now. Always be in harmony with your surroundings. Stay sucker free. Take care.